Hey, it's Mike with AWC TV, and we're really proud today to have the president of the PWNA on board with us today, Andy Reinsel. And Andy, welcome aboard. We know you're a very busy guy, and we appreciate you taking out a few minutes.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
So the PWNA just has a lot of awesome things going on this year. I know that you're leading that team and you're leading that drive this year, and it's got to make you pretty proud, some of the initiatives and things that are going on.
We have just a super board of directors. The guys are all on point. Everybody has their tasks to do. We've made a lot of changes in the last probably 3 to 4 years. We've been slowly progressing, changing our education program, moving forward, implementing new programs. So it's been a lot to do. And then for the last year, we've been working with CETA, trying to get the event set together. And their board of directors have been awesome. We've had a great relationship so far leading into this event coming up in October.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. So it's going to be a big event. PWNA and CETA together, one building, one conference, or it's kind of split conferences, but one building, a lot of stuff going on. What can you share with us about that?
It ought to be really unique. The manufacturers and suppliers and stuff have never shown anywhere with the contractor. So we're getting the end users put with the production people, so to speak. I think it's going to be neat to see some new things coming out. I know a couple of the companies have some new equipment they're ready to show this year. I'm not going to pull any secrets out on that yet, but they're really looking forward to it. We're all looking forward to it, and I think it's going to be just a super event.
Yes, I've had the chance to be at a couple of PWNA events, and one thing I always really appreciate about that event is just the knowledge in the building, the experience level of the guys, the size level even too of some of the guys that are there is just really unmatched. Just some really top-notch people in the power washing industry.
Yes, and fortunate enough that for us, we have some of probably the most popular, or I guess what's the word I'm looking for, successful entrepreneurs that are on our board of directors. I mean, some of our board of directors have been in business for 25 years. Daryl Mirza, I mean, I would say he's the backbone of the PWNA. He has done so much for this org. You have no idea what the man does. I can't get over to express what he does for this organization on his own dime.
Yeah, you do have an awesome team there. Talk to us a little bit about the certification program of the PWNA. What's it involve? How does a person go through it? What's involved there?
We're in a process of updating it. We'd like to put some more online. Basically, what it is some classes are longer than others. Just basic ins and outs to try to get to teach you the proper way to do, proper methods, proper uses of tools, detergents, soaps, and so forth. Just to try to give everybody a better knowledge across the board, and move the industry forward as a whole.
Yeah, that's really good. It's nice that organizations are out there doing that, giving people even maybe that even come into the industry or have been in it a while, honestly, a place where they can come, learn to do things right, maybe take off some of the learning curve that exists out there in our industry. And so that's really awesome. Let's talk for just a minute about that event that's happening down in Orlando, right? What are the dates on that?
October 28th through the 21st, 18th through the 21st.
Yep, 18th through the 21st. All right, good. And that's the venue itself is kind of cool. It's not a Super 8 by any stretch of the imagination. It's a very nice place. Tell us a little bit about some of the features there.
They've got an amazing swimming pool in their inner courtyard with some water slides. Bring your families. That's the biggest thing. You can bring it in for work, but also bring your family down. They've got stuff to do while you're going out and meeting the vendors and meeting other contractors and networking with other people. I mean, that's what the best part about being a part of the PWNA or any other org for that fact is networking. You gain so much knowledge and experience, and to have the lifeline, to call somebody and say, hey, I'm having this problem, and somebody you trust that knows what you're doing and how to fix it. That's a big key to being successful.
Yep, it's awesome. And that networking, I tell you, all the events that I've been in through the years and just being able to sit down with a guy that's already where I want to be is priceless. I mean, you get to hear about all the struggles that they had and how they're dealing with stuff. How are you managing 10 guys? How are you doing this? How do you got a fleet of trucks out there? All those types of things. That can't really even be taught in a classroom. That's like you said, that's sitting around the pool, having a drink or whatever, and just chit-chatting back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah. That vent is really cool. I've looked at that hotel. It is a place to bring the family. It's awesome. And the rate that you guys negotiated there too, man, well done on that. That's very, very affordable for a convention destination.
Yeah, like I say, the venue's great, a lot of space. We've got, I forget how, 8,000 or 18,000 square feet of floor space for the show.
Yeah,
we kept extending it, and we kept selling out. So I mean, we've got a lot of vendors coming in, a lot of nice equipment.
Good. I'm looking forward to being there too. Andy, when we talk about certification, and I know last year I've had a lot of conversations with some of the board members, and I think maybe even you as well. But I know this is something that you guys really believe in, and I do too, is that when we talking about certification and how something is done and done properly, it's really hard to have that conversation without bringing safety into the mix.
Exactly, because if you're a one-man band, you hurt yourself, you're not making any money, or if one of your employees get hurt, you're taking the opportunity of losing money, or for health or workman's compensation goes up. I mean, there's a lot of factors involved with safety.
Yeah, there really are, and there's really two aspects of it. You've got what I call the general liability side of things. So you go out, somebody gets hurt, or you hurt somebody else, let's just say, because you weren't being safe. You've got general liability in play, and then now and gaining in prevalence, not really prevalence, but just gaining in notoriety and becoming more and more common, is OSHA involved in your business with the introduction of OSHA 1910. So it's just really so important that guys think safety. It really is a mindset that you've got to get adapted to. But so there's another thing that's kind of exciting. Of course, I'm kind of wearing two hats here today as the AWC TV, but also owner of PressureWasherSafety.com. And we just entered into a relationship that we're looking really forward to, so far as being an approved trainer for the PWNA and being able to offer OSHA classes to them. And just what's your take on that? How does the PWNA feel about having this ongoing safety thing?
We've been looking into safety for a couple of years, and we have one of our board members does lift safety, aerial lift safety. He used to do it for OSHA, but we don't have the knowledge. When you came to us and we discussed and decided how to do it, we thought it'd be a good fit for us and for you and for our members as well. So, we want to, like I say, safety is one of the key components of being a successful business person.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And I just can't minimize it, or not minimize, but just talk about it enough, because I'm dealing with guys almost on a weekly basis that I get phone calls. Hey, I just got hit by OSHA. It's $8,000. It's $9,000. It's $10,000. I mean, the issue is real, and unfortunately with safety, and I was the same way. I was a business owner, and oftentimes we don't think about safety until something happens, until we get that first OSHA fine, or until we get OSHA called on us. And that's really a mindset that I think all of us want to try to get out of contractors' minds, is let's start thinking it so that we're not dealing with those high fines. And fines are one thing, but let's not get anybody hurt. Yeah, so we're really looking forward to that. I know that's a brand new relationship that was just started, but we're going to have some fun with that, and we're going to bring really safety with the PWNA and also us. We have similar relationship with the IWCA, but we're going to really bring safety to the forefront of this thing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. What the nice thing will be is safety will be accessible to everybody, the members, and the PWNA is leading the charge, and I just really commend you guys for doing it.
Well, thank you. Like I say, it's important. It's one of your biggest factors. Last year at our convention, I stressed safety. Got to keep yourself healthy and keep your employees healthy. It's also we're gonna have another online class, which about. It's going to be a prereq for any of our certification courses. It's just a basic safety course. You can take it. You can set your employees down in front of it. Just to give people an opportunity that you don't have to come to a show, but you can. If you have 5 employees, you can take your time, set them down in front of a computer, let them watch the video, and learn a little bit, and be more cautious in what they're doing.
Yeah, Yeah, and I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve too that I'm going to bring to the forefront here coming up. And you guys that are PWNA members and also just pressure washers in general, you keep an eye on the PWNA, because so far as safety is concerned, you ain't seen nothing yet. And it's going to be really cool. And I really look forward to the relationship that we're going to have.
Us as well.
Yeah, so a lot of good things happen with the PWNA. Andy, I appreciate you taking time as the president to come on board today. I look forward to seeing you guys down in October for sure, and down at the Orlando event. It's going to be great. Going to be a big event. That's the pressure washing capital of the world in Orlando. So it should attract a lot of people there. So Andy, thanks again for coming on. I really appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Hey, thanks, Michael.
No problem. Stay tuned for our next episode of AWC TV by following us on YouTube, Facebook, or our website, awcmag.com.